Hey everyone, this is Dusko Maka as Thad Gamer, and this is The Music Machine. Now, I think I'm supposed to click here. Alright, so we're going to get started with the game immediately. This is made by the same people who made The Moon Silver, which was an indie horror game which I enjoyed before. I'll turn the... Yeah, the volume sounds much better here than it did over there. Mouse sensitivity, turn up to that. Seems good. Use that to move, hold shift to run, hold left mouse button to display the cursor, release left mouse button to interact, press right mouse to examine inventory, press T to skip certain dialogue, press escape to toggle this menu. The game saves automatically when you exit, and take your time, explore. Well, okay, I'll click load game, but I have no game to load. Which means do I press enter? Escape? What did he say his name was?
He didn't.
Oh. Is he bringing the boat back for us?
Of course not.
Right. Of course not. It's lonely here. But we're used to loneliness. Right?
I am. I don't know about you.
Come on, I have no friends and everyone thinks I'm a weirdo. That's a way to be confident in yourself.
That's part of being an adolescent.
Yeah, I guess it's part of the play there. A lot of people just need to go through the process of discovering who they are.
Loneliness is growing up and listening to your barber as an emergency contact. Listen to your barber.
Oh. Well, there you go. Okay, Mr. Dramatic.
It's talking to people who won't answer. And it's suspecting that Travis Bickle wasn't actually crazy.
Hey, who's Travis Bickle?
Never mind.
And here we go, straight into the game. As I'm sure you notice, it has a very stylized look. Now, I actually think I'm going to turn the audio up just a bit. It's a bit quiet. Not that I mind, it's just notably. Alright, yeah, that feels good to me. Maybe his mouse sensitivity down just a small bit. Perfect. You don't actually want to kill me.
Yes, I do.
Well, Quentin's very blunt about this. No, you don't. You haven't thrown me in front of a bus. You haven't had me stab myself. Or shoot myself. You haven't had me jump off a cliff. I can't even jump, turns out. Or into a lake. I mean, am I in a lake? I wonder what these shadows are. Is it supposed to be... I think it's the water and this is a little sand cove over here. Or anything like that. You've just been dragging me around to places like this. I mean, what are you hoping to find? I go into the water.
I'm hoping to find whoever poked these people full of holes and left them in the pile.
Wow, that's what happened.
No, both. We both see through the same pair of eyeballs. We read the same article.
Okay, multiple personality disorder, got it. Just because you make me look at something doesn't mean I pay attention to it. And also, just because they found some bodies here doesn't mean a psycho murderer is hanging around. This doesn't make any sense. And besides, you could just make me stab myself if it's death by stabbing you're after. Shadows.
It makes sense to me, and that's what matters.
Alright.
I'm looking for something I'll be satisfied with.
Like old age?
You're young. I have time.
At least let me have a cigarette. I am dying for a cigarette, Quentin.
I wouldn't have thought after 3 months you'd be over that.
Well, I'm not. Isn't lung cancer a sufficiently horrible way to die? Just go away, let me smoke, and in 30 or 40 years I'll die of lung cancer. You get your revenge, and I don't have someone else controlling my body for the rest of my life.
Girls your age shouldn't smoke, Haley.
Well, girls my age shouldn't be puppeted by vengeful ghosts either. As you see a house here in the middle of nowhere, let's go investigate that immediately. There's actually a few houses. You can actually open them, so that's good to know. Straight into the house. It's got a little gurgle sound going through. Nothing on the ceiling or roof. It says that you can investigate stuff like this. Examine wrenches.
They're stuck to the dresser with rust. Must have been sitting here, staying here for a long time. Or they were just cheap crap.
Does the price of tools really matter?
Of course it matters.
Wrenches, open drawer, and there's nothing. Examine bunk beds. They're camp beds. Remember when you paid to send me to summer camp? They had these beds. Actually, the cabins look a lot like this one, too. That's probably a really shitty camp you went to. Bunk beds, nothing about these boxes, nothing about this crack, so we'll just leave through here. Don't say any items or anything, so... This definitely does seem like a walking simulator, though it seems a bit different than the last one. Outside the fact the last game did not look nearly this stylistic, but you know. Pieces of wood, anything to investigate? Yes, there is. I can pick them up. Wood, throw. I can throw pieces of wood. Why can I throw pieces of wood? Who knows? But I can. I'll pick one up then. Alright, let's see. The shadowing effects look really nice, I will say that. Let's see what's up with this next building right here. You're up. If I don't do it like that. Inside we find another cabin, unsurprisingly. This one looks like it's a little bit more in a mess than the last one. Examine crates.
I don't think anyone's touched these for decades. They're covered in dust.
Dust. Examine crates. There's something else though. It's spider webs. Ew.
I guess that's your reaction. They've been slept in recently.
So there's someone on the island besides us. Maybe. Probably. We are looking for a murderer, I suppose. Cots. That's all I see there. Windows.
They're so dirty I can't even see outside.
Well, I don't see anything else of particular note. Spider webs. Nope. It seems like it's all fine as is. So, we probably have this whole island to explore. The only problem is, since there's no really sense of direction, it does mean that we'll have to see whatever catches our eye and walk towards it. We can run, but I enjoy walking. Not to mention that allows you to sort of scan a little bit closer, like over there. That tree looks slightly different than the other trees, because there was a box in front of it. Okay. I can pick up rocks, and I can throw rocks too. Why I can pick up and throw things, I'll figure that out eventually. Turns out I can examine these boxes that they sort of caught my attention. The water line or the shoreline should be right over here. Or this island's much bigger than I gave it credit for. I don't recognize this area at all. All the trees here are dead, though. Is there a reason the trees here are dead? I'm gonna wait. There was something I can investigate. Examine ruins. I guess there used to be a building here?
Seems so, and I'd guess pretty recently.
Ah, these ruins. Let's go take a look then. They're right along the beach. Actually, maybe I should skim the outside of the island before I start going through the forest. Pick up rocks, throw them into the forest. Nice line effect. Anyways, you can pick up the big rocks and throw them on your head. I want to let it land on top of me. Yeah, there you go. I knew it was going to clip around through, but... Pick up, what's this, pliers? Oh, I can throw them just like everything I can pick up. Examine table. The wood is still in relatively good shape. I don't think it's been here very long. Okay. Since we can't jump, I'm going to try and investigate the outskirts of the island before I start going more deeper into the inskirts. Because since this seems like an open exploration walking simulator, there's things that I definitely sort of need to look for. Examine cup. It's filled with rainwater. Hey, let me drink some. I'm thirsty. Seriously? Sure, it's just rainwater. There's nothing wrong with rainwater. Inside the drawer, we have silverware.
Just some rusty knives and spoons.
Alright. Into the forest. Or more so, we're going to be going along the beach. I wonder if those piano notes mean anything. I couldn't tell ya. Anyways, I'm going to try and stick to the outskirt of the island before I start moving on to the inward area. But I am going to investigate to see if I spot anything around the outskirts. kind of go back and forth, get a feel for the area, since I think it makes more sense as opposed to going back and forth or something like that. And immediately a house. Let's go investigate this cabin. On the inside, let's see here. Open door. Nothing to see. Everything just feels wrong somehow. In here? Everywhere. The whole island. I don't feel anything. Of course you don't. They're so dirty. Yep, that's what I expected. Is this a note, though? Read note. I came here for Bible camp as a little boy and met a girl named Heather. We were lonely children. Sometimes, loneliness forges the strongest bonds. While the other participated in camp activities, we explored the woods together. We loved to hunt for snakes under rotten logs and rocks and to climb trees. She had a huge bag of sunflower seeds that we ate as we sat in the branches. Our families lived close, but after those few weeks I never saw her again. That was 33 years ago. Now this island is mine, and it is empty. I've known many women since then, in more ways than my child's mind could have imagined. But I still remember Heather, who to me will forever remain a chubby, wild-haired, 11-year-old girl. In this moment of foolish nostalgia, I leave this note for posterity. Posterity, of course. I, the king, will die, and these buildings will rot, more than they already have. Maybe someday, someone will find this. They will know that a boy named Roger and a girl named Heather met here, and they hunted snakes, climbed trees, and ate sunflower seeds together. Alright. Going from there, though. I do like the song that's playing right now. But let's go right through here. Back to exploring Islandsville. Actually, there's a bigger house, like a house, the biggest house I've seen so far, right over here. That doesn't look like a cabin, that looks like a proper house. Which means I have to go investigate, obviously. Pick up cup. Nobody drinks their goddamn water where I am. Made a little claim. That was kind of fun. Looking window. They're extremely dusty. I can't make out silhouettes. I can make out silhouettes, that's it. Some furniture, perhaps. Is that a person? No. My eyesight's better than yours. That's a person. Our eyesight is exactly the same. Actually, maybe it's a chair. Open the door. It's locked. Alright. So we find a key. Maybe there's another way in. Yep, side door's open. Smells like stale air and old cigarettes. And I feel like something's watching us. Of course you do. Yeah, that's about what I was thinking. Open refrigerator. Examine food. Oh, God. Looks like the food has been in here a long time. Years, maybe. It smells awful. What else do you expect? It's locked. Well, we already got in, so whatever. Examine cutting board. There's nothing of interest. Says you. Use sink. Nothing's happening. Examine food. Just a dry pile of rotten mush. Open door. Examine pots. Old pots and pans. Nothing else. Alright. Over here, same sort of thing. Let's go inside the house a little bit deeper. Pick up. Throw books. I know the window wasn't going to shatter, but I was secretly kind of hoping it would. Pick up hammer. Throw hammer. I know there's a lot of things to pick up. I'll look over here. Oh, is that the basement? Examine holes. They're bullet holes. How can you tell? With all the target shooting we did together, I'm surprised you can't tell. To the basement, I guess. Of course, there's a chainsaw down here, because why wouldn't there be a chainsaw down here? Examine breakers. Every one of them has been tripped. Examine shelves. Instant rice, mashed potatoes, canned beans. All the stuff you used to eat. Yes, bachelor food. Examine boxes. They look damp and rotten. That's probably what they are. Examine toolbox. Now that is my kind of toolbox. Blah. Tools. Examine chainsaw. Don't touch it. What? The chainsaw. Why not? Come on, you know tools make me uncomfortable. And chainsaws are the worst. Super icky. Here's the key. That was a weird-ass key pickup sound. There's also a few notes around here, but let me first examine this. They're covered in rust. Eating rusty nails. That's a horrible way to die, right? Why are you giving me suggestions? I don't know. It's fun. Pick up gear. Row gear. Let's see this note. Your name is Roger. This is your kingdom. These are your rules. Rule number 1. Your childhood was one of inferior lies and inferior fairy tales. You have grown up. Rule number 2. Remember the truth. There is no truth. Rule number 3. Forget the truth. Reality is what you decree. Rule number 4. You have books full of better lies and better fairy tales. Use them. Create your truth. Create happiness. Rule number 5. You are a king. You are a god. And of course, there's another note right here. Rule number 6. Do not fear or trust the crackling whispers among the trees. You are more than equal to them. Examine water pump. The breaker's tripped. Yep, alright, I think we've looked at everything we can look in here except furnace. It looks like it hasn't run for years. Okay. Well, we got the key that we probably came here for, so let's go straight on back up. You go upstairs a little bit slowly, but again, you kind of do that in real life too, so what am I complaining about? Now to examine upstairs. Hello? Examine couch. It's covered in cigarette burns and food stains. How about the notes? Matthew 19. It's a page from the Bible over there. There's a grocery list and it's scrawled on it. Pick up cup and throw the cup down the stairs. Oh boy. Examine bed. It's moldy and covered in dust. Nobody slept here a very long time. Can we lay down? I'm tired. No. Meanie. Bible. Oh hey, it's our favorite book. Sarcasm. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to tell with you. It looks old and ragged. Alright, the bed, television. An old CRT television. Do you remember watching movies together? Of course I remember. That was only a few months ago. Do you miss it? In a sense, yes. Me too. There's something to pick up here, which means I can throw it right over there. Actually, let's... Cigarette butts. Old cigarette butts. Can I have one? No. Well, I tried. How about food? I'm feeling snacky. Your inexplicable chipperness about this whole situation is kind of infuriating. You know that, right? I'll take whatever relationship I can get. This is not a relationship anymore. Whatever, I'll still take what I can get. Telescope? An expensive telescope. Here's a door to unlock, which leads over there. There's also this door over here, so we unlock the attic. Examine toothpaste. Several different kinds of toothpaste. Of course, another cup to throw. Use shower. Nothing's happening. Examine drain. It's mad with old, dry hair. Alright, pleasant. Examine thing. A water pick. My girlfriend used to have one. Seems a little out of place with everything else in this house. You had a girlfriend? I thought I was the only woman in your life. 2, actually. Back when I wanted children. Years ago. The first one thought I was too controlling. The second one thought I was too vindictive. Vindictive and controlling. I've accepted that I am both these things. You're not vindictive. You're just confused. Drawer. Contents. Toothbrushes and pills. Sink. Nothing's happening. Pick up and throw around toilet paper straight into that toilet. Need to use the toilet? Nope. Oh, actually, there's no water in the bowl. Well, now I do. There are brushes outside. Examine trash can. Yuck, it smells awful. You complain about smells a lot. Alright. Now let's see what's inside the attic that was locked that there was a key for backstairs. Lonely Maples Campground. Well, seems important. I hear them at night when it rains. Scratching, seeking men, cat-like men, gods like me. There's more electricity in the air since last week. Crackling, I feel the wind of another planet. I am Jesus. God is for. They whisper everywhere. I speak back and they hear me. We teach each other. They are so much like me in spirit. The animals are gone too, except for the crows. Warm like breeze blowing, sparkling waves. Empty island, always empty. My kingdom, my truth. When will they come? And when will I greet them with both bowed head or with bullets? I am Jesus. Well, that's interesting. Drawers, examine money. Oh. Oh, wow. That is a lot of money. Oh, wow. Probably tens of thousands of dollars. Oh, wow. Take it. That money. Take it, Quentin. Let me have it. No. Please? You don't need it. So, what? I want it. Come on. No. Holy fuck, Quentin. Let me have the money. Watch your temper. And watch your language. This is what gets you in trouble. You don't get angry often enough to know how to handle it. There are thousands of dollars, which you won't be needing. Fuck you. Fuck you too. Alright, let's close that one over. They seem like an interesting single bodily pair. Old cardboard boxes. Examine the sign of Lonely Apple or Happles or It's Lonely Maples. That's Maples. Looks like Happles, but it's Maples Campground. It's an old and weathered and covered in dust. Seems it was outside for a long time. It's been up here a long time too. Da-da-da-da-da. See no spider webs. Ew. Nothing there. How about the drawers? Examine files. A lot of important papers. There's a map here that looks like it might be useful. Take map. Close drawer. The question is, how do I look at my map? Oh, there we go. I forgot there was even this. Alright, a map. We have a key. We don't have a key, and we have a map now. Currently, we're inside... where is this, actually? Bathroom, shower, cabin, main office, cabin 3. I guess we're in staff housing right now. Maintenance is circled. That means we're going there last. The main office as well was torn down. Cabin 2 and cabin 1 were the two first houses we examined. Then we examined cabin 3. We are at staff housing, which means I'm going to next head for the bathroom / shower, then the bathroom, then maintenance, which is circled. There's also, for some reason, a little island over here. I don't know what that's about. It's locked. Alright, well, a map is certainly a useful thing. Let's get on our way. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I read that right? Yeah, I did. It was about the little Bible stuff. Let's get out of staff housing, I suppose. Actually, was there another door? I forget if there was a door over here. No, there wasn't. It was just the entrance to the basement. Alright. Now, looking at the map, it'll be this way. What the fuck is that church? Is that the thing which was being noted earlier? Unless, of course, that's the bathroom. I don't believe that's on the map. It's pointing north. I have no idea how you do that. Well, I have a good sense of direction. You don't. First, gonna examine the bathroom. I remember there's a church right there, though. Running through the woods. Another patch of dead trees. Now the bathroom should be around these parts. Oh, there it is, actually. Let's go look. Exquisite restroom. The concrete is quite weathered. It's been here for a long time. I'm guessing the church is actually a new establishment because there's the whole Jesus God thing. I think there's another building deeper inside the forest, but if there isn't, then I've at least checked it out to make sure that there isn't. Being me, being Mr. Aesthetic, I have to go explore these type of things just to make 100% sure. It does look like there's some rocky, like another island or something over there. Yeah, there's another island over there. There's the cabins we were at, which means that we're over here. I guess it means that the bathroom is this way, if there was one. Maybe it was the very building that we were in earlier. Well, no, actually, no. Is that the church? That could be the church right over there. I'm guessing that's the bathroom, and this church is the maintenance building. Certainly been converted quite a bit, though. Which also means that the bathroom is probably close by here, the one that's labeled elsewise. Alright, this is definitely a thing that attracts the most attention. Actually, no, the two buildings I'm thinking of over there, this church is just not on the map, but certainly attracts the attention. Alright, let's go examine the bathroom in the maintenance building. Examine building. These are shitty-ass bathrooms. The concrete is quite weathered. It's been here for a long time. It's like they're not even really bathrooms, they're just rooms. Alright, so you cannot be... Well, you're the same sort of thing, so there's things inside you. Alright, examine watch. That's odd. It's made out of copper. And it hasn't oxidized yet. It's shiny enough I can see a reflection. And do you like what you see? Oh, for God's sake. Stop. I don't want to have sex with a 12-year-old girl. Dying hasn't changed that. Well, calm down, geez. I just wonder if you think I'm attractive. You would be attractive if you weren't a child. Now let's stop talking. Why do you always act like I'm asking for sex? I've never asked you for sex. And she's 12 years old. Okay. I'm not even sure how that would work now. I was only ever wanted to be friends. You're the one who turned us into something weird. Haley, there's no way a 12-year-old girl and a lonely 34-year-old man can be together, alone, every day without turning into something weird. Especially when the girl keeps asking uncomfortable questions about how her body looks. Well, that was fun. Let's just see what's down this hatch. Actually, before I investigate this, let's see if I can enter inside the church or if it's locked. Well, I don't know how they ended up being. I know that the man is dead and the ghost apparently possessing her in some form, but I'm wondering how that works exactly. Guess we'll find out more as it goes on. This really doesn't just catch your fancy as something weird. Oh. Oh no. I think I've encountered a glitch. However, though, I did say this. The reason why I encountered a glitch is because it's not letting me click anything. Maybe if I tab in, tab out. No. Alright, I have to fix this quickly. It did say that... Actually, maybe escape? Why can't I just not examine anything all of a sudden? Exit game, which said it would automatically save when you exit, so I'm going to experiment with that. I'm going to have to report that one. I went inside the thing, then immediately went back out, and I couldn't click anything because it was the thing. Now relaunch and load game, and yeah, so far it seems interesting though. Okay. Move that there. Load game. It looks like yeah, that did fix it. It looks relatively new. Examine stone. Now this thing makes me feel weird. It's just a rock with a strange symbol on it. You don't feel it? I don't feel anything. Pick up, X-rated plaque. Hail of we, the four, the one, the glorious Wisdom Chapel. Guessing the door's locked. It's not actually a door, just a concrete outline. I think it's part of the wall. Maybe there's another entrance. One would assume so. Let's examine the building. It's relatively new. I'm guessing it's through the hatch I found earlier, but good to examine. Nothing really of note that way. Looking window. It's too dark to see anything. Alright, which means I guess down the hatch we go. Where will we stop even? I don't know. Let's go check on through here. Open down to the hatch. You switch. Not sure what that does, but okay. Let's go a little bit deeper in through here. None of these switches seem to be doing anything. That light over there is flickering. Maybe it does something which I just don't immediately see. Oh, that one worked. Alright. You take pickaxe. It's too heavy for me to lift. I see here's someone scrabbling something. Pick up and throw a chair. Pick up and throw a mug. Is that the power? Switch over here, reveals a lot of notes. Examine papers. Pages to survival newsletter. They are all quite old. Pages of survival newsletter. They are all quite old. It's stuck or locked. Alright, same thing for all of those. Going crate. The wood is incredibly rotten. That's the way out's over there. Almost kind of curious if there was like something else. Oh, that turns off all the lights over there. That turns on that, which means what does this turn on? Ah, turn that on. Okay. So they were all actually affecting things. I just wasn't looking in the right direction. I happened to be lucky that I looked when the lights were already turned on. These boards look new. Cool boards. Yank. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Maybe there's something around you use to break through them. No light. This is how when the lights turned on. Got it. The most obvious thing being the pickaxe, but it's too heavy. It's too heavy for me to lift. Maybe I can throw a chair at it. Punch. Ow! What the hell, Quentin? Alright. Something to... The cup's not gonna do it. Feels like this room has a few more things in it that could maybe be of use. I don't know, besides all these chairs, though. The pickaxe we cannot pick up. Pick up and throw chairs. No, that's not working. Something around. Maybe there's something back here. Maybe I should throw chairs out. Oh, yep, crowbar. Knew it. Think you can swing this thing? Maybe. Well, let's find out. I was thinking there might be something hidden back here between all these chairs, and the chairs are just there not to make you go back there easily. Alright, crowbar. Simple enough. Darkness, light on. A left and a right. I'll go right first. Sure, it's kind of a big area. These tunnels. They might just circle around, but still. Let's go around deeper and deeper. I wonder what's the other way, because this way is going in pretty deep. Ah, ladder. Which means it's time to investigate the other route. I saw something on the ceiling, but it's just where the lights were coming out of. Alright. Over here was the other way that we didn't get to go, or try going. They're stacked with cans of food. Open door. It's stuck. Or locked. Examine ladder. A rusty ladder. Leading nowhere. Why would it be leading anywhere? I don't know. Examine cot. An uncomfortable cot. Doesn't look like anyone's ever slept in it. Well, there you go. There's that stuff.